welcome back to FCR 2025 now. Well, a few days earlier I tried the FCR 2024. Now the new version has been released. So here you can see just how experienced are you with racing games. I played a few, so let's go with that. So okay, controls now. So it was not there in the FCR 2024, so it just shows little bit of how can you do that. So let's see how the game is, how much improvement has been done, and right away you can see the house model, the car model looks stunning. I mean, wow, it actually looks good. I mean, it very good actually. The glossy finish, it's nice actually. It's nice. It's pretty much, you can say the car model is an improvement, you can say pretty much. And yeah, the 3D model looks stunning actually, much better than the earlier one. So let's see how. Okay, so you have to buy the full version to unlock the editor. So how much is it? Is it very expensive? I just let's see how much is it. 180 rupees. So yeah, fine, I can do that. So having Williams also, so different cars for different menu. So it's the Williams also looks good. I mean, the overall car model, I guess there's improvement and it looks pretty stunning actually. And there we go, the select for the cars. So we got the McLaren. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the sponsors are not real, maybe due to the copyright issues, but overall the car models actually looks good. I mean, the Formula 1 cars look good in this metallic finish also. I mean, look at that, actually looks pretty good. This is very nice actually. This is very nice. So we have selected the Ferrari car, and here we go, driver model. I mean, the 3D model, and it is much detailed. I mean, the lower body looks very realistic, but the head looks a bit small in comparison to the body. Oh, here we go, that victory celebration sort of stuff. But yeah, the body looks very realistic. I mean, oh yeah. So other tracks are paid, so only 2 tracks are for free. That is the Shanghai, the China, and Australia. Those are only free. So here we go, the loading. We are loading to Australia, and there we go. This UI thing with this kind of this is really good actually. This pretty much gives that F1 feeling, also give that unique dynamic vibe. So here we go, we are driving the Ferrari, and the controls are, you can tap for 1 centimeter out of the track. So let's see how the overall control is. So here we go, we're gonna accelerate and start our lap. So racing line is on. Well, I don't need that, I know everything. Anyway, so we're just driving the car, and the controls feels a little improved than earlier. I mean, it feels less keyboard sort of turning, but still that keyboard sort of thing is there, but this feels little better than the earlier. I mean, the controls also feels better. The car feels also a little good, but oh my god, the deceleration on the gravel is crazy, man. I mean, how can you just slow down so quick? I mean, it doesn't happen in real life. But anyway, we are feeling a little bit confidence in the car than earlier. So let's see how to do a pit. Oh wait, you cannot pit? Is it a bug? Am I going too fast in the pit lane? Let's try to. Okay, you cannot enter the pit lane, you just respawn. What is this going on? Is it a glitch, or you just cannot go into the pit lane? Maybe you cannot go into the pit lane. So we're gonna continue our lap. No, let's try one more time. But anyway, we cannot go inside. So we're gonna continue our lap, and let's see. So lot of practice laps has been done. So now it's time for some racing. Well, the music is actually good, but I hope it is not copyrighted, so I'll get a copyright claim. So I hope that's not, but the music is actually very good. So here we go, we are loading in, and that's a lot of car setup things going on right there. You can actually select fuel also. That is a was it there earlier? I didn't notice that maybe. But here we go, the car models looks really good actually, and we are loading on the screen. We'll be starting from P1 position right now as we are driving the McLaren right there. So this is the grade. I still prefer the monoposter one, but this is also very good. This overall feel of the UI is very nice. So here we go, we're on the grid. We have to remember that I cannot be pressing the accelerator all the way through. When the light goes, I'll be pressing the accelerator now. And here we go, green in Australia in FCR 2025 for the first time. And there we go, the keyboard sort of turning. The little micro inputs are kind of weird on this car, but overall more inputs and while longer turns, and those are very nice. But micro inputs or micro steering are kind of crazy. But here we go, we still maintain our lead as we go little bit off the track, and there we go, the warning. I mean, very strict, I mean, in this game about I went slower, because when you go off track, offside I was saying, of course not, but when you go over the track limits, I mean on the off track there, but the car just slows down too much, kind of. That's very weird. And we are now losing a time. We are following a new racing line right there. We're not at all following the racing line set by the game there. We are creating our own racing line, but we are now trying to chase the Ferrari. And here we go, we're trying to go side by side, and look at the AI car of Lewis Hamilton, just kind of like saka dancing right there. I don't know what was that, but I made that word up. But here we go, the AI is kind of not stable. I mean, the car goes straight, but that car is kind of glitching out, even though it's not online. It is offline version I'm playing right now, so it's kind of weirdly the AI stability is still not there. And yeah, improvement in controls are there, but still improvement is needed. It is not still the best out there, but I mean, the overall things like the design or the UI, the car model, actually those are pretty solid, I can say. I mean, the aesthetic feel of this game is very nice. And there we go, another, again we are following a different sort of racing line, not at all following the racing line set by the game, but overall things are really good. As you can see, the fuel, also the weather, and positions up there, so these are actually good. Also the onboard view from the car also pretty good. I mean, and here we go, we're just testing how to crash actually, but I just somehow got stuck in the barrier. I don't know what is going on. I have no explanation of this thing. So now let's check the FCR TV. I mean, the spectator mode. How is it? I mean, now you cannot do that, that clicky thing like follow P1 or follow the driver. Now you can directly click on the leaderboard to select the drivers up there. Well, they did it like the monoposto one. I did appreciate in my last video about that. You can do it like the real life F1 game. So, but yeah, this is also good, not bad. I mean, overall the UI and the feel is very good from this game. So overall this is very nice. But look at that, what is this going on? What is that? What is that? Oh my god, the sister teams are on top of each other. And there we go, the Williams. What is this going on, man? What is this going on? That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Wow, what was that? I mean, they are continuing like nothing happened. Now we are trying another race in the Haas in China. So let's see what happens as we go green. And you can see the jiggly piggly movement of the AI. And oh wow, what is that going on with my camera? Oh, is there a way to turn off this tilt thing on the camera, because I don't like this tilt view. And we can see phone doing damage, and there's a team radio call also as we take out the Aston Martin right there, and you can see the front doing damage as yes, I do feel understeer. Yes, that is crazy. I mean, if you break your phone doing ever damage, you can actually do the racing line off, and the camera tilt is also off, and you can see you can do bunch of stops. Oh, I did not notice the 120 fps. Yes, that is nice. My phone can do that. Ultra, yes, very much, and my phone can do that. So let's see, let's now race and let's see how it happens. So I was talking about the front doing damage. So yes, there is damage actually if you hit any car up it, so you damage your front wing, and right away you can see I'm just avoiding the car. So it's a good start. And let's see what we managed to do to the first corner as we try to get it slowly, and there we go, we hit the wall. And there is another team radio, you can see where it says that we have a front wing damage. And yes, this is a valid damage. I mean, it is not visible, I mean it's not visual, but you do feel the damage. I mean, I am feeling very understeer in this car. This much understeer was not there earlier, but I do feel that understeer. So breaking a front wing or damaging your car does affect the performance of the car, as I am trying to push the Alpine right then. There we go, another radio message of damaging the front wing furthermore. So what happened there? But anyway, it's yes, bugs are there, and a lot of room for improvement. And you can see understeering all the way to just nowhere turning the car. I mean this game has a very good potential, as I feel like. But the further most important thing, if I can say in terms of review, is to improve the controls. I mean, control is very important because this is the main thing that a racing game gives you in terms of feedback. So this keyboard sort of thing is not really ideal, but the important thing is that to improve the controls little bit. I mean, the keyboard sort of control is kind of weird. So yeah, I hope they do so, because this game has improved from the 2024 version to 2025 version in terms of a lot of things. But yeah, good potential is there in this game.